Dear students, welcome to another lecture in quality control. Today, let us discuss about the concept of 5S. 5S is the scientific way of workplace management. See, 5S was invented in Japan, so it has five words which starts with S. In Japanese, those words are Seiri, Seton, Seiso, Seiketsu, and Shitsuke. Now we may not understand anything about this, if it is in Japanese. But some equivalent words can be for these: sort, second is set in place, third shine, fourth standardization or standardize, and fifth is sustain. Okay, 5S, this method, this concept is used for organizing a workplace and to keep it organized. Why a workplace should be organized? Because it results in a safer and more efficient and more productive operation. It boosts the morale of the workers and it makes them aware of their responsibilities. Now here is a definition of 5S. 5S is a philosophy and a way of organizing and managing the workplace and workflow intentionally so that the efficiency can be improved by eliminating waste, improving flow, and reducing process unreasonableness. So this is the definition. So now let us discuss about the 5S. The key targets of 5S are the workplace, the morale, and efficiency. We have to make the workplace an organized workplace, thereby the morale of the workers and the efficiency of the workers improves. Okay, by assigning everything at a place, time is not wasted by looking for things. Everything in their place, time will not be wasted if everything is organized. See, the methods of this methodology come from deciding what should be kept, where it should be kept, and how it should be stored. When there are changes affecting 5S program, such as new equipments have come, new products are being introduced, or new work rules are introduced, then it is essential to make the changes in the standards and also for providing training to the workers or the employees of the organization. Then use of 5S posters and signs also is a good way to continue educating the employees and maintaining the standards. Now 5S has 5 S's: sort, set in order, shine, standardize, and sustain. Now this is presented, the meaning of each letter S in the 5S program is presented in a tabular format here. Seiri is a sort or sorting out, that means separate out unnecessary things and eliminate them. Seton means set in place or systematic arrangement, arrange the essential things in order so that they can be easily accessed or reached. Then Seiso means shine, that means you have to clean the workplace so that it shines, and everything, not only the place where you are working, even the pathways and other things, everything without fail you have to clean them. Then Shiketsu means standardization, that means standardize the way of maintaining the cleanliness. And Shitsuke means sustain, that means practice 5S daily and make it a way of life in your company and this means commitment. Now let us see each of these S's in little detail. Okay, now first is Seiri, that is sorting. The main focus of Seiri is to eliminate the unnecessary items from the workplace. Now if you say unnecessary items means what? Unnecessary means it can be a broken tool, it can be a scrap material, it can be a rejected or quality failed object, and such things. See, this Seiri refers to the act of throwing away all unwanted, unnecessary, and unrelated materials from the workplace. People involved in this first step, Seiri, the people who are responsible for this thing, Seiri, they should not feel sorry about throwing away the things. Sometimes, in the house, also we have so much of garbage, so many unnecessary things. But when we want to throw, see, somebody in the house will say, sometimes mother will say, no, you should not throw it. We may need after some time. Sometimes children will say, oh, don't throw it. Sometimes, even father may say, don't throw. See, we will not have the heart to throw. Similarly, in the company also, some people will feel sorry. How can we throw it? Okay. Because as scrap, if you sell it also, you won't get much money. Okay, so the idea is to ensure that everything left in the workplace is related to work. Only those things which are required for the work only should be kept. All the others, mercilessly you should dispose them off. Okay, even the number of necessary items in the workplace must be kept to the bare minimum, absolute minimum. The occasionally used items are moved to a more organized storage area outside the work area, and the items which are completely unnecessary are to be disposed of. Disposed of means just throw it, so sell it off as a scrap. Okay, then simplification of tasks, effective use of space, and careful purchase of items can be achieved because of this Seiri. That is the first S of 5S technique. Now the second S is Seton. That means setting in order. See, Seiton is all about efficiency. It consists of putting everything in the assigned place so that it can be accessed or retrieved quickly and can be returned to the same place also quickly. That means, in other words, it focuses on effective storage of a particular item. This can be done by activities like labeling each item, by using color for quick identification, for storing the similar items together, putting names and numbers on everything, painting floors, showing the walkways and other things, and using of racks or shelves and shadow boards for tools, even using vertical spaces instead of horizontal spaces, all such things, such activities you can adopt for setting things in order. Okay, thus the objective of Seiton is this is the you can say the tagline for this: a place for everything and everything in its place, with everything properly identified and labeled. Actually, you must have studied in management also. You see, the thing, when you say order means a place for everything and everything in its place. See, this is called order. This is called material order, a place for everything and everything in its place. Similarly, there is something called as social order. That means a place for every man and every man in his place. Okay, that is a social order. You see, then that means what? Everything is in order. Okay, if everyone has quick access to an item or to the material, then the workflow becomes efficient and the worker becomes productive. You see, if he need not waste his time searching for the items, looking for the items. Okay, see, the correct place, the correct position, or the correct holder for every tool, every item or material must be chosen according to the work. That means where exactly that thing is being used in the place, and according to the user, that means who is using those things. It should be in close proximity to them, nearer to the workplace. Every single item must be allocated its own place for safekeeping, and each location must be labeled for easy identification of what it is for. You should write and keep. Even these, these shadow boards and other things. If something, this shadow board and token boards are used together. Shadow board, if there is a tool in the shadow board and you want it, and suppose a person A wants it. See, he should take that tool. He should put his token there, and if another person needs the same tool, he will at least know which person is having it. Okay, so when he replaces it back, he should remove his token and put it in the token board, like that. So every single item must be allocated its own place for safekeeping, and each location must be labeled for easy identification and what it is for. For example, tools should be kept at the point of use. Workers should not have to repeatedly bend to access material. Okay, so this is about the second S, setting in order, Seiton. Now the third one is Seiso. Seiso means shining, sweeping or shining. Seiso says everyone is a janitor. Janitor means everybody is a cleaner, everybody is a caretaker, custodian. You see, that means everybody. You see, in Japanese sometimes even even the big officials like general manager, they will also be, as soon as they come first thing in the morning, we have seen some photographs and some videos. Even the chief executive officer or the managing director, they will be cleaning. And you see, when such a high ranked person is cleaning, then the others will be themselves motivated to do it themselves. Employees should make 5S a habit, and some standards have to be followed to ensure employees to do the cleaning effectively. And daily cleanliness must be done by everyone in the organization. The operators will be doing, and the managers will be doing, and all the people in the between also will be doing. See, to have a better work area. And and also, if you can allocate the workplace to if you can assign a person for every workplace, or some group of persons, then it is a good thing. It's a good idea to allocate, and they will be responsible for cleaning that. So many times, we see when we go to some of the workshops and all, the machine will be so dirty, all dust everywhere, and the chips, they see everything lying not cleaned for many days, and oil everywhere splashed. You see that in 5S, in 5S, when we are talking about 5S, see, we will not find such kind of workplaces. Okay, see, at the end of each shift, the work work area is cleaned. See, when initially when they come, they will clean it, and finally when they are going, after the shift is completed, then the work is cleaned up and everything is restored to its place. All the things. Okay, no area should be left uncleaned. Clean and organize work area. Clean and organized work area, this itself will act as a motivating factor for the employees. The moment you see, sometimes when you go to airports and other things, everything will be clean and neat. You will be motivated, actually. See, sometimes when you go to malls and everything will be appearing clean and nice, you see, compared to the our grocery stores near our houses and the malls, naturally, where will you be? Where your spirits will be high. You will like the place when it is clean. Okay, so no area should be left uncleaned. Clean and organized work area acts as a motivating factor for the employees. Everyone should see the workplace through the eye of a visitor. Okay, because if the workplace is clean enough, it gives a good impression for the visitor. Okay, then the fourth S is standardizing or Shiketsu. The fourth step of 5S, Shiketsu, more or less translates to standardized cleanup. It consists of defining the standards by which employees must measure and maintain cleanliness. You see, in everything we can bring standards, even cleanliness we can bring standards. Okay, so this Shiketsu encompasses both personal cleanliness and environmental cleanliness. Personnel must therefore practice Shiketsu starting with their personal tidiness. And visual management is an important ingredient for this standardizing. Visual management, color coding, standardized colorization of surroundings are used. If something is hot, you should give red color. If something like water or something, you give blue color. Some steam or something is there, you paint it white color. You see, like that, you have to colorize them. And visual identification of abnormalities in the surroundings. For that you use colors. Then employees are trained to detect abnormalities using their senses and to correct abnormalities immediately. Then the fifth S is sustaining. They are Shitsuke. Shitsuke means discipline. You see, it denotes the commitment to maintain orderliness and practice the first four S's as a way of life. Shiketsu emphasizes elimination of bad habits and practicing of good habits. Okay, once Shiketsu is achieved, Shitsuke is achieved, sustaining is achieved, personal, that means all the employees, they voluntarily observe cleanliness, they voluntarily observe order in the workplaces. They will put everything in order, everything in its place, without anybody reminding, without the management or the manager coming and telling, hey, you're clean. See, there is no need. They will be self-motivated. They will voluntarily work. Many times, many firms do the 5S activities for months. It is not only for months. It should be continuously be done. Okay, but it becomes very difficult to sustain the activities performed for a longer period of time. Standards have to be maintained year after year in an effective manner. So that is when the sustaining, this fifth S comes, because when the newness of the things wears off, okay, then we will relapse into the old habits and we won't clean. Okay, see, standards have to be maintained year after year in an effective manner. Counseling of employees should be done regularly, proper discipline should be maintained, and also there should be award and reward system for motivating the workers. Say it can be a financial reward or something, or some kind of appreciation by giving certificates, so that they will feel proud about it. So these are the 5 S's. Now, what are the benefits of 5 S's? See, it results in error-free operations. Because of errors, less errors, what happens? Fewer defects will be there, and increases the productivity and the overall quality of the product. The second benefit is safe and comfortable operations, reducing the chances of accidents, because no clutter is there, very few items, only absolutely essential items are there near the workplace. Okay, then machinery and equipment can be carefully maintained, can be easily maintained, and also the breakdowns are reduced thereby. Then the operations can be performed efficiently and thereby eliminate waste, which results in increasing in the efficiency and productivity. Then improved morale of the worker aids greater commitment to job. They will feel they will own the company, they will feel this is our company, and they will give the committedly they will work, so they will have greater commitment towards the job. Then the workplace becomes, when the workplace is becoming cleaner and better, things are organized better, it becomes a proud place to work for the workers or the employees. It results in good image of the company and generates more business. See, this is what we're all aiming at. The business will increase, shop floor and office operations become easier and safer, and people become disciplined. Then they contribute to this 5S, it contributes to productivity, quality, and employee morale, better quality of awareness, more usable floor space, less time wasted in material handling, low cost of production, higher employee involvement, and lesser accidents. Accidents naturally will be less, because everything is neatly set in order, everything is organized properly. Then enhancement in productivity, keep the inventory at needed levels only, we won't order more, thereby blocking the money, or we won't order less, thereby there is wastage of machine hours and man hours. Okay, because we have to because the raw material is not there, you have to simply wait. It is wastage of machine hours and man hours. Then the keep the workplace in order and clean, then identify and retrieve the items very fast, then eliminate unwanted items, maintain the discipline at workplace, improved safety. See how many advantages are there to create neat and clean workplace, to systemize day-to-day working, to improve work efficiency. Maybe some of the things are repeated here. This productivity and all, creating neat and clean workplace, I think they are repeated. Then to standardize work practices, to improve work discipline, this also is repeated, I think. Discipline, improve the quality of work and products. These are all the benefits of 5S. Now, so just before okay, we will see this one topic, 5S as waste management technique. For waste management, if you use 5S, how it will be. Okay, the key principle of 5S is to get rid of the items. Okay, that's what first step was, to get rid of the items which are not used, and make it more convenient to find those items which are needed. Which are not needed, not used, should be discarded, and which are needed, they should be immediately found, immediately accessed, immediately reached. So this gets rid of unnecessary tools, the scrap materials, unused supplies, etc. See, it organizes, 5S organizes, labels, places the tools and materials close to the machines and the machine operators. All those things, all those tools and materials which are needed for that machine and for that machine operator, those things are they are organized and labeled and placed close to that machine. It is very important because more time is spent productively and less time is wasted in finding out the needed tools and materials. Sometimes if heaps are there and if you are going and searching, you search for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and so much time is wasted. See, instead that time can be spent productively. In 5S technique, the needed materials, that is tools, machines, equipment, or even the raw materials, they are positioned in ergonomic locations. You see, we have studied about ergonomics, about our body dimensions, anthropometric measurements, and the amount of forces we can exert and everything. All considering these considerations, which is the most suitable place. Suppose if you want to place a button, where to put a button. If you want to put some measuring gauge somewhere, where to keep it, that everything can be ergonomically designed, ergonomically decided. Okay, this helps to reduce fatigue of the workers because they are not stretching themselves, and it makes them easier and faster to access and use those tools, and it results in a safer workplace. Okay, and also by using ergonomic design of the workplace, you will be able to eliminate the wastages. Okay, then Seiri in 5S refers to removal and unrelated material from the workplace, which reduces unwanted material inventory. Then Seiketsu refers to the standardization of work being done, and this eliminates the wasteful work. Standardization ensures that the most efficient work practices are identified and used, whereas the wasteful work practices, unnecessary tools, unused materials are eliminated. So in this way, with the help of such waste prevention approach, 5S can be used for waste management. Okay, students, with this we will come to the end of this topic, 5S, and we will meet tomorrow with the next lecture. Thank you.